Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It is another live rant and review of Drag Race France Season 2. This is Ep.5 The Musidrag. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, a blessed day, a beautiful day, whatever day you're having right now. It is currently 103 degrees out here in Houston, Texas, and I'm boiling hot. So if you hear a fan in the background, yeah, because I'm not roasting today. Mind you, this is going to be a little shorter than usual. You know, I give you 2 hours of an affair to go over things, but today it's going to be within an hour, maybe 90, as we discuss this episode, which finally somebody got a win. And to be honest with you, I was good with the end result on who went home. So I can't wait to talk about this with you. When I tell you I just got my energy bill. Oh my goodness. Yes. Matt's gonna have to change providers because ain't no way, but it's that hot outside, so I understand why it's so high. Listen, if you're in the heat right now, I hope you're staying cool. If you're in the cool, I am jealous of you. We're going to get my social medias out the way, drop the tip jar, a disclaimer for the girls that need it, and then get this ball started today. As a reminder, for the remainder of the week, we have Drag Race Philippines. I will be doing the reaction tonight, so check the Patreon. For those of you who are Patreon supporters and subscribers, check the Patreon tonight. I will have it posted then. I have not seen the episode, but I've heard good things. So I will have that recorded and posted for y'all this evening. Also tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to be doing Drag Race Philippines Season 2, Episode 1, Untucked, and the episode review. Okay, it's going to be later than usual. I'm trying to base it around the time in the Philippines because of how many many shows I'm covering, y'all. I am going to be doing a live format for them because it's a lot easier for me to, be able to cover everything at once. Mind you, they just dropped Drag Race Brazil's cast, and then Drag Race Germany is coming out September 5th, with Brazil starting at the end of August. Okay. As you can see, my alarm is on. Ow. I need y'all to tune in. Even if you don't watch these franchises, you want to support this channel, y'all should be tuning into these shows, okay? That keeps this power on. That keeps this internet going and everything else here so we can continue to talk about our favorite franchises. Plus, there are going to be more announcements coming soon. Please be prepared. Get ready, because this isn't it. This isn't over with. Now, it's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. It's a Linktree link, so just click that sucker and it'll take you where you need to go. I also do reactions like I talked about earlier with Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Please support me over there with the reactions, literally over 350 plus videos that you can consume at a nice, kind of frame. We relax. It's a good time. We're watching it together. I give commentary through the episode. Sometimes I'm just sitting like, okay, what's happening? But it's my first reaction, and you should check it out for as low as $1 a month. Also, I'm bookable on Cameo. Apparently, that's a flex for some people on YouTube when they just got there. So, child, I am taking a dig at somebody like, girl, what are you talking about? I have less subscribers than you, and I still got a Cameo. So what's up? Bookable on Cameo. I do have a request that's in the wings right now. I will get that soon done for you, baby, because I see it's someone's birthday and I'm going to send them a little special message. So if you want to book me on Cameo, please and thank you. I'm going to do the disclaimer first because it just makes sense with the flow that I'm in right now. Now, reminder, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please do not be rude. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Mattivia. Ooh, new song, and have a good poot. Reminder, I do have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl and Company. Dragqueenmerch.com, tank tops, t-shirts, stickers. Oh my. Okay. Oh my goodness. Also, this a reminder, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, not necessary for your participation today, but certainly appreciated. That's for the playback crew, that's for the live crew, for everyone in between. I appreciate it all. I got to get better with responding to some of the notes I get sent sometimes. My apologies. PayPal at me/MattyRants, Cash Up $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. As you can tell from me looking at my power bill, anything and everything is appreciated because a bitch over here is it's a lot. But seriously though, and a single father of one, might I add. I forgot to add that into the context of this clues. But again, not necessary for your participation, but certainly appreciated. That thumbs up button in the comment section though, I don't know what just fell, is certainly for free. So please hit that sucker, and it helps me with the algorithm. Currently, looking at my numbers, being on the real, y'all. I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea and all that kind of stuff, but just stop by for a second, hit the thumbs up button, dip out, dip back in. Say to yourselves, I don't want to watch the show, but listen to me ramble and rant about a program because I'm funny. Yes, I will flex on that. But I certainly appreciate y'all for tuning in this summer through all the international seasons. Of course, the main shows will be coming back very soon. I'm also considering on covering Big Brother this season. Y'all know Taylor's my bitch. Hey, Tay. And I'm thinking about covering it this season. I didn't go through with what I was supposed to go through for auditioning that season, but I'm interested if the majority of my audience, and I'm talking about the 22,000 plus, not just 500 folks, but a majority of y'all want me to cover it, or any other shows that you may be considering right now where it's like, I think a lot of us are watching this right now, Matt. You should definitely dip on in there because as much as there's Drag Race, I like to talk about other things too. So again, thanks for tuning in. Now, this was the best episode of the season for Drag Race France season 2. It was emotional, it was beautiful, it was lovely, and I enjoyed it. I also was happy and thankful, and when I say thankful, baby, I mean thankful. There was drama, and it was good. And I knew it was going to happen. I said to myself, I wonder if this is going to be taken in the wrong context. We'll see. I was correct. So, we're going to talk about that moment. Cookie, I have become a fan of yours. Very much that, because you did what needed to be done for me personally. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I have certain things up here. Give me just a second. I want to test something. One. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I had some names down for this review. Okay, here we go. All right. First of all, Mama is ready on go. Do you hear me? And I live. I live. She is on go. It might be one of the best musicals, Jose, because nobody actually sang. Everyone lip sync. Those weren't their real voices, and that may have been the best part of all of this, because normally with musicals, for me, I'm sitting there very tired of watching someone strain to sound good after their voice has been processed through a blender to make them sound somewhat decent, and it's never the case. But for me, I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed the runway. I was like, okay, this was intriguing, and I was glad there was some drama. I wanted some drama. I also want to say that these were some of the best looks like of all franchises, there were some girls who were just eating it up. And I said, "Woo, this looks wonderful." I was very happy for the queens and production on this episode. It was a good one, a contender for an award, I should say. Kitty Smile looked a fool, but we'll get there. Now, Ginger Slug Bitch over here, excuse me, that's what she was for the last runway. I'm just calling it like I see it. Looking like she doesn't live for any applause, is wiping off the mirror message that was left by someone who we are missing, except for one person who I know in my chat, JB. Peach. Every time I see this crown and scepter, I just want to go, ew. Not cute. But Punani is celebrating her win. Ginger's happy that she's still there. Kiana is ready for her win, and I certainly am as well. Jose, thank you so very much for the super chat. How many years of rehearsal time did they get? These girls were giving flawless lip syncs and acting to some very long, wordy parts. I would like to know how long they were practicing that run too, because they gave a lot. It gave a lot. It gave time, and I enjoyed it, and it looked like there was work and effort put into it. But this crown and scepter is trash. Anywho, we're going to skip through the hide and seek moment of unnecessariness to get into not RuPaul, Nikki Doll, pulling up into the workroom, serving suit and heel. I do love Nikki's hair, and Nikki is a great host. I'll be real with you. I enjoy her spirit. But I do not enjoy that every mini challenge that they get, they don't get a goddamn thing. If sometimes it's nothing, and sometimes it's nothing, and other times it's a lot of nothing. Listen, she asked them to get into the most horrible drag and stand there and hold still while they take pictures so they could be used for blackmail later. But in reality, what they ended up having to do is a mini challenge that was based off of a television show where they needed to put their hands into certain things, foreign objects. They're not told what it is, but they're looking for a key so that way they can unlock someone's jock. This was the challenge. He is fine, right? But listen, I want to know why we needed this zoom in. And I zoomed in further just because I didn't want to have the follicles of hair and everything else. While it is a little bit of a lustful picture, I was like, well, damn. I'm like, okay, we got that there's a lock in there. Mind you, that's one of those locks that looks like the key breaks off in it. What if Kiana won because her key broke off? And they were like, well, we don't want to get another one on there, reset. So let's just go. I'm kidding. But still, I just was like, okay. All right. Listen, I think we can make the argument that Cookie Cunty was given the worst thing to put their hands into compared to everybody else. I was like, oh, you had the worst. You had actual earth. Okay, it looked like poo. And then mind you, from their standpoint of that bottle being right there, looking like it's some sort of science project or something that Bill Nye the Science Guy is giving an example of how the digestive system works. It was very strange. I said, why are you ever standing in front of it like this? I was grossed out a little bit, but it's mud, hopefully. I'm assuming it's got to be mud mixed with pudding. Ew. This made me uncomfortable. She had the worst one compared to everybody else. Look at this. Look at her, but look at this. Ugh, gross. That's nasty. Nikki, you're a fool for that. Why Cookie? Oh no. Listen, the next person ended up getting some hair. I don't know if that was that crazy, but if it had been used hair, yes, I would have felt some kind of way. It felt like somebody just tore up wigs and threw it in there, right? Then we had what looked like slime, or for those of you who lived in the Nickelodeon era, gack, okay, is what it was giving me. We had rubber snakes. I mean, I would assume they wouldn't be live because of the budget, but then we had sponges. I noticed that a lot of it was covered in its own sort of like gunk or goo, maybe lube, I don't know. But I recognize that they did this on purpose so that it wasn't just dry heaving, but more so, oh my gosh, what is that? I don't know. It's a little nasty. We had cat toys. I don't know, child. And then we got spaghetti. Because that's angel hair pasta, low key. Some of it's been dyed. I don't know what they thought we were going to think that it was, but that's angel hair pasta. Either way, Kiona is the winner. Not everyone got to try their key. I know they were upset because who doesn't want to get on their knees? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The winner of the mini challenge won a bubble vest, a puffer vest. They were like, "Oh, terrible fashion photo." I was like, that was back in style not too long ago. What are we talking about? Orange puffer may be gross, but I don't know if this had the same impact on me. I was like, this is a lot. And is it because, well, a certain kind of gay doesn't wear that? But I don't know. Anywho, I thought this was stupid. What are we doing today? Anywho. So basically, the Maxi Challenge is a Rusical or music drag, whatever you want to call it. And it's based off of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Okay. But they're basing this off of the story of the Hunchback being somebody who is wanting to express themselves in their, queerness or in drag, but their dad is all about masculinity and keeps him locked in a tower while he sees that masculinity through Esmeralda. You know what I'm saying? With the gargoyles that are there to give them advice, almost like fairy godmothers. If you've seen the movie, if you read the story, you know the bit, right? You got where this is going, okay? Now, let's push forward here, shall we? So, because, and the real win, I should say, for the mini challenge is Kiona gets to choose the roles for everybody. And of course, she gives the Quasimodo role for herself, okay? Duh. Now, everybody gives a list of who they want to be, and apparently nobody wanted to be the gypsy dancer, okay? Nobody wanted to be her, all right? Okay. Hi, Andre. See, this is what I'm talking about. You may not watch the show, but you stopped by to say hi. Hey, Andre, I thank you for the view, and I thank you for being here and tuning in. Let's keep my channel afloat so the girls on Reddit don't have fuel to their fire. I don't know why. That was funny to me. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Kiona chooses this role for herself. Everybody sort of gives their suggestions. The first instance of me knowing that there was going to be drama in the room is that Sarah Forever and Punani wanted to work together. We all know that they haven't had that opportunity just as of yet because of certain situations that keep happening where they're not able to work together, right? We've seen it. We know. I got the gist of this. Like, okay, finally, something we can work together on and do this together. Okay, that's cool. I didn't see no issue in this. Now, Ginger, grown ass bitch, okay, was like, nah, why should they get the roles? They're friends. That doesn't make sense to me. And I'm thinking to myself, hold up. So you wanted to be one of the gargoyles with either one of them, and then say one of them was going to be Esmeralda. I guess that was the give or take of this moment here. And I think maybe Ginger was looking at it from this perspective of, and maybe we didn't hear this, but maybe this is where they were coming from. These two have wins. I don't have any. Why are we allowing them to get the roles that they want to get? Kiona doesn't have a win either. Okay. Mind you, she's the one that's getting to choose. But here's where the crossfade didn't land for me, Ginger, and where I felt you missed the point in all of this. Now, and I made sure to keep the subtitles on so y'all know what I'm talking about. Cookie says, I can see you doing this together in reference to Sarah and Punani as both of them wanting to play the gargoyles with each other because it's going to be a lot of teamwork with the role, mind you. Okay. Now, this is where Ginger left me, and I left the chat with Ginger, and I was like, now you too old for this. And I'm not even age, girl. I'm close to your age. Let's not even play that. Okay. What? Cookie interferes in things that don't concern her. What do you mean interfere? Because here's the thing. They're going through the roles, right? They haven't even fully assigned everything. Y'all, this is when they're just, Kiona hasn't even figured this out yet. Okay? This is the part where it threw me off because it wasn't like she was like, Cookie, here's your role. And then now you don't need to say anything. No. They were still figuring this out when this entire interaction took place. Okay. So when I saw this and it's like interferes with things that don't concern her, they were fighting for them to have the role together. You wanted to intercept because you wanted to sabotage T. And you were looking for a standout role and you was trying to fuck them over. No shade. I see. play the game. But Cookie jumped in, and now you mad? Now I don't know why Cookie was smiling like this, and if she was smiling at Kiana or Ginger. I think she was smiling at Kiana because they probably saw what the fuck was going on, and Cookie was like, mm-hmm. And then she says, and this is not Cookie saying, this is Ginger, if you wanted to assign the parts, all you had to do was win the challenge. How did Cookie assign the role? Is her suggestion an assignment? I don't think so. This is when you need to say to Kiana, okay, hey, you're not going to give them to the roles, right? Because they've already been winning this, that, and the other. That wasn't, you didn't fight for this. You did later, after the fact. But like, I also think that the judges were ready to see you go too, Ginger. No shade, but like, baby, Cookie had me together. I was over here cackling, lackling because I'm like, really? How is it Cookie's fault that you lost the role because she's made one comment saying, I see these two working together really well. They must have cut out the entire part of it all. But Ginger's mad that she got the part that nobody wants. But doesn't that happen all the time with musicals? Sometimes it's not just so A, B, C, D, E, F, G about it. You know what I mean? It's not so 1 through 10. It's going to be a person who doesn't get their way. Does it feel worse, Ginger, because you have had some highs? You were also recently low, and now 2 people who have wins on their belts are getting their way. Is that what it is? I'm trying to find a Libra way to look at this, but I'm also like, girl, you made a whole lot of nonsense, a whole lot of first time in drag energy. Now, this was a beautiful moment because they decided that we didn't need to see them rehearsing anything, and I was appreciative of that because I wasn't trying to sit through a Drag Race Espana long-ass episode to get to an unsatisfying end. But when it came to Kiana and her resonating with the character and her story with her father and her channeling that through the role, and they also apparently had a lot of bonding moments through rehearsals here. That's why I think there were days that they practiced this. You know, there is a celebration for Moon doing a macho masculine role when she is a trans icon and a being that should be protected, because I love Moon. But it's a beautiful moment of recognizing with her fellow contestants that Moon took a big risk and they think that she's doing good. Mind you, let's call into action Sasha Colby when it came to a Rusical chose that male role, and it was supposed to be something that was challenging for them because of their time history and the process they've gone through with their transitioning, and of course embracing fully and exuding the femininity that is inside of them. So it is something with our contestants that come into these roles and with judging that should be considered, not just because they're trans and this, that, no, but it's more so take the roles that are challenging and then you make them really good, because it can be somewhat of an uncomfortable zone for people to do that, and that it pays off. Like when the people do something, it's like, well, you know, you didn't really get out of this here. You were still stuck in your own. I only saw you, and that's what they don't want to see. So I was here for it. I'm thinking to myself, like, what role, like really, like, it's very that. All right, let's get to the judges. Oh, kitty. Oh. Oh no. No, ma'am. Oh my God. It's just getting worse. What's happening? All right, let's do this first. Nikki Doll looks incredible. I love the grapes in the front. I love how this looks. It's beautiful, sickening, the full bit. This is one of my favorite looks she's done. I enjoyed how this walked. I thought it was fabulous, right? Okay. Oh, honey, are you ready for me? Oh, honey, are you ready? Bitch, you can't tell me that ain't Ashley. Oh, yeah, babe, I'll take it. I'll make it. I'm trying to do my Miley voice. Love's my destiny. And around, right on the time. Sorry, the black in me is not allowing me to finish the rest of that song. But yes, for those of you who are aware, yes. Bitch, y'all said Lazy Town. No, baby, that is Ashley. That is Ashley. Oh, bitch, that is Black Mirror episode with Miley Cyrus down. Like, I'm done. That is Ashley. Oh, she's gonna be turned, baby. They're gonna put her consciousness into a robot. It's about to be a fucked up episode. I'm telling you. Oh man, I can't. I can't. I just every time I looked at her, I couldn't take her seriously. I was like, she's about to go to the Renaissance concert. If she thought she was going to be at the Taylor Swift Eras tour, she dressed for mediocrity. No. You better hope see Diggy's not on the panel this week. Okay, Chop. Listen, love him down. I don't know what's been happening lately. It is giving, dare I say it, Walgreens 2 p.m. in Los Angeles downtown. Very much that energy, girl. Fucking it up. Probably beating up the front dude for saying he stole something. No. It's giving downtown Los Angeles energy. I can't. And I know this is so ballroom. I know the girls are gonna be like, girl, you're a hater. Da, da, da. That's fine. It looks, I can't. I've seen Kitty really bring it before. This is not my favorite thing ever. He was having a fun day in this latex. I just know you made noises. Every time you moved a just piece of you. I just know it. Just dogs whistling. My goodness. It needs to be so bad. It needs to be so bad. That is one of the things that's really irking me, is how tiny it sits on top of his head. It just looks so ridiculous. I just can't. But God bless him. God bless him. God bless him. I like her. Yeah, they're cool. Barbara Butch. I like her. I enjoyed her outfit too. The cane was giving. Great commentary. I'm here for the lesbian. Every time you need something done right, who do you call? Hey, lesbian. Victoria Scone got the treatment she deserved, except for that comment that happened on Canada versus the World. I don't remember the verses. Lesbian. Very much that. I enjoyed her. She's great. Now, honey, I thought this was like the movie Us. This was Daphne Burke for like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Just for a second. It must be, this must be a thing out there in France, honey, because everybody's about that bang. They about that good old Lily bang. It would make sense. It would make sense, because every time I see somebody pop up on this judges panel with this hairstyle, I think of Lily from Tekken. I assume she's gonna kick somebody's ass. But no, this is Juliet Armanet. Probably messed that up. For those of you who do not remember, or should remember, a particular contestant who I thought was one of the most adorable people, and honestly, I fell in love with them as the season progressed. From last season, did this for their talent show, and it was a cute little moment to remember while they were on the main stage. But let's get to the musical, shall we? Oh my God, I want to sneeze so bad. I want to sneeze so bad. Am I good? Am I going to make it? Okay, let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. No, I like Juliet because there was this really emotional moment. I always love it when people who are there to see their songs being lip synced get to like have that like full experience, but also them being more so somebody who can give feedback and it doesn't come off as pretentious or sort of like give me an answer and I'll tell you what you need to hear. Very much involved in what's going on. So I really did like both of the guest judges this week, mind you. But to the Musidrag All right. Listen, it's like name that drag queen. Da da da. Like if this was a silhouette, no one would think this is Cookie. I'm telling you, who's that Pokemon? But da da da. Who's that drag queen? She did a pretty good job. I was entertained for the most part. Her role was small. I don't know why one person was bothered by them not getting a good role. I mean, all they had to do was dance, but there you go. But no, Cookie did fine. It really was Kiona for me. Even Mommy Wata was really good too, but Kiona was killing it. But I mean, did you see the points in the toes? Mm. It's the ugliest she's ever looked. Telling you. I was here for like blah, keep it on style. You want that fetty? You want that jelly? Uh, yeah. I could have you could have told me that Mommy Wata was doing Ice Spice for a Rusical. I'm telling you. And I'm bad like a Barbie. All the Barbies is ready. You know, that's how Ice Spice raps, like she about to pass out. Like blah, keep it in style. I swear to God, that lady about to pass out. I said, "Oh, she is either she's holding her breath while she's trying to get out what she wants to say, or she's like stuck in a moment every now and then." I do like her music though, is even though she's like whispering to us in this weird way, and all that kind of shit. Yeah, but she sounds like she about to pass out every time. Oh, don't die like that. That'd be how it sounds to me when she starts to rap. I'd be like, "Oh, poor girl." They give her a heavy beat, and she still sounds like she about to go to bed. Mm. Oh my god. Girl, you could have told me this was an episode of We're Here. Drag you. It's a miracle, bitch. I ain't never seen someone come out there and be off rhythm to a non-interpretive dance that had no music around it. How you still off the beat? Girl, I was over here cackling. Go watch my reaction on Patreon. I was laughing. I was like, what's happening here? You get this is the role she didn't fight for obvious reasons. Like, ma'am. Oh, oh my goodness. God bless. Thank God for Kiona and Mommy Watson. Because Mommy hit that Fortnite. I was like, it's like every time her feet hit the ground, you could tell there was a moment of hesitation before the next foot left. And y'all can say that's not true at blinding speed. Look at her face. Every time that foot hit the ground, now what's the next step? It's gonna happen later too. It was so funny to me. I was like, this can't be real. Johanna, hey baby. Moon did a good job. I'm proud of Moon. I know this was tough for them too, but they were eating it up and they got to have some funny moments too. So I was here for it. I was. Sarah Sarah was a bit better than Punani. I thought Punani did good, but I would only imagine if Rose was there next to her, Punani would have been told that they were the better one out of the group. But Sarah kind of ate her a little bit. They both did well though, but man, every time I see Sarah do that kick, I think Eliza Minnelli, Jazz. Every time she does that kick, I want to go, Jazz. Why? Ooh, ooh, ooh. NGP, excuse me. You need to say can't. It can't be can, because what we saw was some shit. So it can't be can. It's got to be can't. Okay? At least Eureka would point them toes. I'm telling you. Yeah. They worked very well together, but it was my focus was on Sarah. I was like, oh. Listen, it was a good Rusical music drag, whatever they want to call this. Girl, they were dancing here. Mama was off beat. Uh, Girl, listen. You can't tell me that this picture doesn't look like Ginger bitch stepped into a different church because she wanted to try something new, and she found her way in the Southern Baptist. Baby, this picture looks like she is getting down. Someone told her about God that day. Listen, oh, she's catching the spirit. Give this bitch a tambourine. Oh my goodness. She gonna be the guest speaker next week. Watch. That's how it works. No, she's gonna come up during offering. That's what it is. She's gonna come up during offering. Oh God. Because listen, okay, for those of you who don't know this reference, let me tell you. At certain churches, there's a lot that goes on sometimes. There are certain churches where it's a little bit eccentric and extra in there. And there are times when at offering, they ask for people to come up to the front because it's like you're one paying your tithe, right? You're doing the offering, but you're also coming up there to like talk, right? You're coming up there to like give yourself to God and to also like low-key expose yourself in front of your church family, which it's supposed to be a family, but let me tell you something about them church families. Be careful because not everybody likes you and they want to know your business and they are going to talk about you. So I remember this one time, this lady came into our church and she was like a new member. She only been there for a month. And she finally felt bold enough to go up for offering, y'all. She put in her tithe and everything. When I tell you, it was really her husband's face that was the funniest part about this. But this lady got up here and talked about some really fuck shit. Like cheated on her husband, was PA to her husband, winning the fights. Winning every fight, apparently. This man was not prepared to be exposed like that, but it's her going up there talking about, and it's when I finally got here that I understood where I was wrong. I was so wrong, and it took it just exposed her. We're all just sitting there. And you hear, of course, the certain idiots, amen, amen, amen. Yes, sister. Call the police. My mama was looking like, I know that did not just go down. And my dad was up there crying, laughing. We're all just in there like, I can't do this today. I can't do this today. Bitch never looked at her the same ever. Never could look at that woman the same. And mind you, you know how there's potlucks at churches? I'd always ask, what did she make? My mama too. Like, what did she make? We need to know because I don't trust those hands. They're lethal. So I'm sorry. Ginger reminded me of this. Just a church revival. That one person who was out of place that went up there. Oh, we're just talking about ourselves? Okay. Hi, my name is Abernathy. Welcome, Bottom. Hi, Abernathy. Welcome, Bottom. Hello, everyone. And I just want to say God has been so good to me because you see, yesterday I learned how to wipe. That's right, y'all. 26 years of my life. And I was doing it the wrong way. And I never understood why everybody looked around and said, why this bitch stink? I didn't understand it either. But did you know it's from front to back and not back to front? I've been buying new underwear for years. Like, see, that's the kind of shit that I be talking about. And it's like, okay, so now you found out why you always got the hymns. Like, what you mean? Like, what's going on here? For those of you who are wondering, hymns is short for hemorrhoids. You're welcome. Take that home and run with it. Child look like she walking with the hymns. It's a little left to right for me. It's a little wibble wobble, and she better not fall down. It's gonna be painful. The hymns. Listen. So speaking of hymns, Eric Jane up there getting her best life. Oh, pre-Ozempic, excuse me. But listen, they had a good time here, even though Mommy Watts' neck looked like a scrotum sack. Shaft. moving forward. But it was personally a great, great Rusical. It was a good time. No one died. Erica Jane's up there. Look at her. This is Erica Jane on Broadway, pre-Ozempic, because we're going to make that, we have to make that discretion. Look, Nikki Doll's face didn't move, but a tear did fall. So she had to go to her doctor immediately after this episode. Whew! We must keep the porcelain pristine now. All jokes aside, everybody was emotional after the Rusical, and it was really nice to get some feedback, except for one person. I wouldn't be able to take you seriously either, telling me it was a beautiful moment on stage, looking like you're about to pop. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good Rusical. It was cool. It was fun. It was entertaining. The person who I thought did bad, and I knew who was going home from the jump. It was like, oh yeah, send them on home. Send them on home. I knew it. I knew it. It was good. I liked it. Now, excessiveness was like sort of the drag. Like that was the theme for this episode. So anything in excess, a lot of giant, big, amounts of, huge plume, all that kind of bit. I got it, right? Okay. Hey, Crystal. Hey, everybody joining me today. Bitch, it's hot in here. It's hot in here. Hold on. It is hot in here. That's why my bill is so damn high, baby. Girl, ooh, this whole entire month of August, I'm gonna be working to pay that light bill. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Hey Siri, how hot is it? Of course. No. Hey Siri, how hot is it?
It's currently clear and 103 degrees. Temperatures are heading down from 102 to 86 degrees tonight.
And it feels like 110 outside, which means that's probably 80 degrees in my apartment right now. Let me just go ahead and check. Yup. Okay. And I tell my apartment people, like, can y'all put some more coolant in there? And they're like, child, it's just going to happen. It's going to burn out because the AC is having to run so much. So I just have to set my AC to 80 and just have my fans going and just deal with it from there. So it's been very annoying dealing with that lately because, apparently it's very hard for them to get AC units, and they're getting multiples of them because other people's units have just died on them. So it's like, oh my God. Yes, Mom Muchan? As soon as I get to the runway, you want to get up here. You want to get up here with Pop Pop? Come here. Come here, blah blah. Oh, that's my big boy. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so let's go ahead and get in this category. If you always come when I'm like doing this, you never choose other times, do you? Cookie Cunty is first. This was it. This was it. This was it, baby. This was it. One of my favorite looks to ever grace Drag Race. When I say, now this is some cookie cunty, I was like, bitch, look at this. Look at it, mama. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, she was feeling her shit. The makeup was done. Oh, you want me to do right here? You want me to do, there we go. There we go. The makeup was done. The wig was right. The dress was perfect. It gave rich. It gave just, I was quite stunned by this. I was. I just thought, oh no, honey, they can't. I don't know if it's gonna get better than this from her. Because if it does, wow. But this is her top look for me of the season. Mamu, you must agree. You must agree. I was like, oh, what a way to start the show. I would feel bad going after her. But next up is Sarah Forever. And now this was high camp. High camp. I loved it. This was polished high camp. I thought this was fabulous with the measuring tape, the scissors, and the needle with the thread. Oh, like I was here for it. I was here for it. The thimble on top of her head, it looked like she had basically shrunk down and was wearing this, and it turned into like some couture outfit. I thought it was fabulous. Mama, you're so warm, and it's already hot in here. Is that why you want to be up here? Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Here, I'm gonna put you on my lap. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I thought it was great. I did. I thought it was really fire. Now, what's up here that you can put in your mouth that's gonna get you in trouble? Nothing? Okay. Ooh. Who was the boss? No, saw me. Who? Why do you? Get that out of your mouth, Mama. Get it out of your mouth. Give it to me. Where is it? Where did you put it? Okay, you need to get down. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. See, you getting bold now and you want to come upstairs and stuff. We talked about this. Okay, let me get back to Kiona. I'm so sorry, mother. One of my little pops on the Funko, I mean not Funko, excuse me, my Crocs or whatever, he put in his mouth and it just so happened to be Flareon. I was like, sir. Yeah, this is Diana Ross Downs. This is giving supreme energy. I think this was very, very well done. It's not overboard. It's perfect with the excessive like sleeves, with the billowing sleeves and the billowing of the dress. The hair is right. The makeup is done. The nails are perfect. I love how she served it too. Very Diana, very, very supreme energy. A little bit of Donna Summer into that mix, but I love what she did with this. I thought it was fabulous, fabulous. And whoever made this dress, bravo! It was beautiful, beautiful dress. Now, if only a certain somewhat racist individual on a different international season that I'm covering this year would have had this to explain why their dresses don't fit them. But when I recognized and realized what Punani did, okay, and I was like, oh, the dress is too big, but she has the coat hanger because it actually isn't too big. It's holding the dress up. And the fact that she thought to put the hair through it as well, I was like, okay, this is kind of fire. Like, now I did need something else happening here because this part that was cut was a little bit strange in the change. But like from this point of view up top, yes, yes, God. It just the lower part kind of threw me off, but the top part just was, I thought, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Love it. Ginger Beach, a little John Paul Gaultier moment here. It was cool. I thought it was cool. You know, it reminded me of Gaga, you know, and maybe Cammy's great aunt, like in, you know, drag makeup. I don't know. But yeah, it was all right. I just saw a whole lot of, you know, it was hard to look at this and be like, yeah, when everything else was happening that was so like done. So I think this is cool. I think it was cool. No, it's a belt. It's a belt. Y'all. Moon. Ooh, Joel, I'll let you think that, honey. I'm getting sick of it. Um, this I thought, to be honest, I didn't hate it, but I also am, I'm tired of this. It reminds me of somebody's finale outfit, and I was just like, oh, girl, you know what I mean? Because it feels like a lot of nothing. But something about this, I don't know. I think it may have been the reflective underneath the hat, the way it looks like from this picture. It looks really hot from this picture, but like a, I don't like it from a full shot. I like it from the up shot. Yeah. I did enjoy the fact the purse was just ginormous, but it felt like a whole lot of fabric to me. I just love the top part of it more so. Like all of this, the way she was giving it, uh. I don't know. Just to me, I just imagine that when she's done doing whatever she's doing or walking wherever she was going, when she pulls up the dress, there'll be like 3 rats like tied into it that died along the road. I don't know. Sorry. It just looks like it's going to be an alien in the next Jordan Peele movie, but still fabulous. Mommy, this was kind of fire. I got Grace Jones fully. I got a little Iman reference too in this moment. This felt very. I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, this was me. Oh, when I saw it, I was like, oh, you look really good with clothes on, bitch, because you be coming out there saying it's nothing. No, I was here for it. I thought it was pun. I think I kind of live for also how this goes down the face. I thought it was kind of pun. I thought it was kind of puss. And I think the reason why I thought it was even flyer was the fact that she just removed the shoulders and then it just gave a whole nother garment. I was like, she went from the runway and then she went to go to sorry. Like that's my reasons for liking it. It felt like 2 in 1. Like we're gonna make it avant-garde, psych, ready to wear. Uh I said, my sisters did good this week. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, they both did good. Oh, we don't have to see. Oh my goodness. I couldn't do it. Listen, after Amel's elimination, I just couldn't take see another one of us go. I just couldn't take it. I said both of them did great. The Rusical, we good here. I said, and the front runners are still doing fine. Cookie, you won me over. The right person I wanted to go home. Listen, everybody got a talking to today. Most of the critiques were either high or somewhat mixed, right? Cool. Reminder from what we had going on earlier about role assignments and everybody feeling okay. And at first, that was the energy in the air. But oh, baby, when I tell you Ginger snapped, okay? Beach. When I tell you Gene Hackman from the Birdcage was not having it near no more. He was like, Gene Hackman told Nathan Lane, yes, Nathan Lane, okay, how dare you, bitch? It is all your fault that this happened. No, let me take this seriously. Not that I referred to Cookie Cunty as Nathan Lane in the Birdcage and his ginger bitch as Gene Hackman. I still stand by that joke. So listen, Ginger felt in her braids, in her spirit, that she didn't get the role that she wanted and it wasn't fair. And the reason why, she was having such bad critiques that it was really none of Cookie's business to jump in and say something in that moment. They should have just minded their business. First of all, Cookie's face is beat. Second of all, Cookie ate her up. So I don't know why you need to bring me into this because I'm not the one that made that decision. Well, you had said something. That doesn't make me the person to make that decision. I don't know why you're choosing to be mad at me. This is very silly. I think what you're really mad about. I said, oh, that's the second conflict that she has gathered someone on. Sarah Forever too. No shade. I don't know why the girls are mad at Cookie. She's giving me TV right now, and I needed that. And it was very like, turn around, bitch. Like, I don't know why you're talking to me. I lived, gathered her real quick. Like, girl, you need to focus. It should be you need to focus on that lipstick. Wait, but Purple Eater. Kiana may have tried to come in to diffuse it, but I was here for Mommy Watsa. Mommy said, no, you let them fight. I'm Mommy. If I ever get on the show, bitch, and I'm not arguing and they're starting to cackle and someone tries to stop it, oh, no. Let them go. Let them go, sister, because we got to see how this plays out. I want to see who the good read goes to. Let them be. Oh, it was so funny to me. I was having a cackle. I was like, thank you, Tara. This can't all be sunshine and rainbows. Like, give me some drama that is going to have a resolution eventually. Listen, I loved it. I was here for it. Thank you for the untucked moment. That's my favorite so far this season. Yep, that was my favorite untucked part this season. Absolutely, that was such good TV. It was quick too, quick little nasty cut. I love that Ginger spoke up and said, "First of all, bitch, you're the reason why I'm in this position in the first place." The Cookie said, "The fuck you mean?" 100 plus in the room. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. It's your boy Matty Rants. We're talking about Drag Race France season 2. We're almost done. Kiana finally, after 5 weeks, has got her win. 4 placements high. Could argue second place each time. She finally got her win. If they put her in the bottom next week, we are fighting. Okay? Let's just call it what it is. You want to get angry about something, fans and audience? If she's in the bottom next week for no reason, it is on and popping. It's on. It's on. Finally. And she won a custom piece too, which I thought was really dope. Now, not shocking, but in the bottom 2, because again, everybody was so good. Punani, because she was paired with Sarah and Sarah did better. And Ginger Bitch, because, well, flat feet don't make it the dancer. But also, she had a small part. She didn't really do good in that. Her look may be cool, but it's not on the same bar as I think everybody else is, in my opinion. Of course, they do a song by the guest judge, Juliet, in front of them. And to be honest, no matter what was going to happen here, I knew they were going to keep Punani. There's no way that was about to be Punani. You go home after the win you got, and Ginger with a few times high and then bottom placement already just being able to go through. She thought, now when the swing of the braids bit, I thought there was going to be a moment we see her hit Punani, and I was robbed of it. So the next time a queen wants to get on the show and have big ass braids, if you swing them bitches, you better accidentally slap somebody with it. Thank you. But they took off their clothes. At least one person did. Thought I was watching like a gay revival of the second coming of the king or something. If it was the 10 commandments, I don't know what was happening here. I also thought it was funny that they both were off. Ginger's down here, Punani's up here with their throat. Girl, what is happening? Juliet loved the performance, and for what it's worth, it was entertaining. Nah, they weren't gonna send no Poon. They weren't gonna send Poon Poon home. Yeah, because they just weren't gonna do that. That wasn't gonna happen. Ginger, though, hey, blame it on the role, blame it on the edit, blame it on what you will. I think it was a good run for somebody who was still fresh to drag a little bit, because again, they had started recently in their 40s. Still better than most bitches, so I was here for it. But congratulations, Ginger, you're part of the team. I mean, it's the true part of the Drag Race alumni. Oh, Babies. Listen. It's about to be a bunch of this. Tomorrow, we will do the Drag Race Philippines live review and rant. I'm excited to talk about season 2 with you, a new set of queens. Of course, y'all know sister to the channel, Jiggly Caliente, is on the judges panel. All my love to her. Can't wait to talk about the show again, for her to pop up in the chat like we do. Maybe one of these days I'll get her on here to talk with us. I've been trying to get queens on here. You've seen in videos of them saying yes. But when I reach out, they don't follow up. Then what? Hit the like button, share, subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tip in my jar. All that down here if you want to, if you feel like it. Please. Not necessary, but please. Bored. But I appreciate you for tuning in. I need to go watch Drag Race Philippines, but first, before that, I need to go run an errand. God, it is really hot. As a matter of fact, I might have that reaction posted like later this evening or in the morning because of how hot it is. Bitch, I'm over here sweating in this house. All right. Take care. Love you down. I am debating on covering Big Brother this season. So we shall see. I just need to see feedback from more than just 30 people saying do it. I need like a lot. I need like the majority of my audience to want me to do recaps on Big Brother because I would do it, but it has to be worth my while to keep my apartment, my cat, my bills. I can't just do everything because some of these videos aren't really getting views and it's hitting my channel hard. But I do them because I'm dedicated to the programs and I'm trying to not just jump ship like that. You know what I mean? So if I get enough people behind it, absolutely. If not, we'll see. We'll see. See, 110 is normal for us. You Celsius gals, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Not that. Excuse me. 110 Fahrenheit to Celsius. That's 43 degrees Celsius. Okay, 43 degrees Celsius. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm gonna watch, but no, I would cover. I gotta pay bills. Listen, thanks for tuning in. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to you. It's your boy Matty Rants. I'll see you for the next one. Bye. I almost didn't end this without we were about to mess this all up. Bye, y'all. Listen.